Okay. So we are live. We're just gonna wait. Hi, I'm Madeline Gray. Hello, besties. How are you? Um, so we are just gonna wait until we get more people into the room. I am an early bird, so I really like to be on time. So that's not you. That's a me problem. So we're just gonna wait. Do, 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 do. If you are watching at home, in your car, or in the woods, feel free to use the live chat portion on your screen to let me know that you're here, where you're from, and what you're writing, just so that I know that I'm not speaking into the void of the internet. So excited to do this. Do, 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 do. So while we are waiting for people, let's talk about what NaNoWriMo is. So, if you have never heard of NaNoWriMo and you just somehow stumbled onto my channel, what NaNoWriMo is a 30-day event where writers get together and we hustle like crazy. Our goal is to write a 50,000 word novel in 30 days. And we have a lot of people that just don't write novels. They write poetry or they write musicals. Um, you know, those are our rebels. So if you are interested in NaNoWriMo, I want to direct you to uh, nanowrimo.org, and I want you to create a account, sign in today, and it's 100% free, and start writing. Start cranking out your next novel idea, start cranking out your next musical. Maybe you want to write a poetry book, or my favorite is a screenplay. So we also have people who join NaNoWriMo and they write screenplays. So pretty much the sky's is the limits. Also, if you are below the age of 18, don't worry. NaNoWriMo is here to support all of our young writers. So you can get online and you can sign up for let me see, it is the NaNoWriMo Youth Young, I can't read this correctly. Excuse me, I'm getting old. Um, it is our Young Writer program NaNoWriMo has, and it is amazing. I know kids personally that are actually doing this, and even some of their teachers are really getting behind the NaNoWriMo movement and supporting their students. So, if you're a parent and you want to have more support, maybe in your home, grab your kid and do something really fun this November. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna pop in. Hello, Ivy. How are you? What are you writing this November, Ivy? Ooh, contemporary romance. Oh, I love it. By the way, a public congratulations on your official publication. That is super exciting. Oh, I cannot wait to read this. Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot wait. That's going to be such a good one. I can't, I just can't wait to read your Christmas one too. Oh, I love the holidays. Oh, that is so exciting. That's like right around Christmas. Oh, what have you done to celebrate this major milestone for your career? So are you waiting to celebrate it after you see it, like, in stores? So I was telling everyone, that is a major celebration, and we are all applauding you. Like, it is so hard just to get your foot in the door, and you were able to do it. Like, that's amazing. You're our superstar. Awesome. Do you have anything planned for NaNoWriMo going forward on your own channel? Yeah. Ooh, I cannot wait. I love your write-ins. I had such a great time at the last one you did. You did such a wonderful job, like, producing that. Have you thought about becoming a NaNoWriMo ambassador? Oh, you haven't heard what an ambassador is? Okay, so um, in NaNoWriMo, they have these ambassadors, and what they do is in your city, you can actually create like your own special groups so that you can do your own write-ins and everything. I've always wanted to be ambassador, but the stipulation is you have to at least complete one NaNoWriMo in order to fill out an application in order to be an ambassador for NaNoWriMo. This year, I decided to create a separate account. I have one for my regular name, but since this is cat out of the bag, my pen name, I had to create a new account just under Madeline Gray. So I'm hoping this year I will get to the finish line as a winner, and maybe I can put in an official application at that point. Thank you. That took years of kind of like stewing, because at first I wasn't sure if I should just go with like my maiden name, but I'm a weird person. I like my privacy. And then I also like having this duality to myself. So when I was thinking about names, I was like, "Oh man, I wanted to be like super mysterious, have an enigma about myself." But really, I'm just a geeky gamer. Such a nerd. And my website took me like longer to create too because I'm a perfectionist about every little thing. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. Because I'm new at pen names and I'm sitting here stressing about like every little detail a part of that comes with that. Like, IRS stuff, adult things. I'm a worrier. I can't help it. I worry too much about everything. Oh, that is true. That is true. I got a Kofi, and I actually received a donation, and then I was getting donations through my PayPal as well for my writer side of my business, and so I'm sitting here going, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to report this on the IRS this year. This is gonna be so much fun. I'm like, how do you do this with a pen name? This is crazy. I guess we'll have to figure it out together. And maybe we could like ask everyone on the Romance Landia Discord server. Be like, help! Tax season is upon us. So, Ivy, do you have a plan this year for NaNoWriMo? Are you a pantster, a plotter, or are you both? Please help. Help us. So, as a planner, what is your advice to say, like me, a plotter? Sorry, I'm a pantster. I'm a pantser trying to become a plotter. Thank you. You're always like, you're my cheerleader. I love you so much, Ivy. I wouldn't have made it this far. I wouldn't even try to do this YouTube thing if it wasn't for your love and support. You and Aaron are like the best. I love you guys so much. Oh, hearts, heartsy hearts. Oh, and Jenna. Jenna, man. She's a paragon for sure. Oh, what is my background with writing? Pretty much like freelance. I've done freelance writing here and there. I have also done mostly like been a part of like critiques, things like that. I've written like a few short stories, but nothing has been published. I've worked on what is it? A few things on Wattpad, but then I kind of freaked out and I shut everything down to private except for The Unlikely Romance of Emily Brown. That story gives me so much anxiety. So I'm just like, I'm waiting. I think that's just going to be on Wattpad forever. Oh, this is not my first major project. I would say this is probably like my second major project for like my professional pen name. So right now, well, I'm lapsed. Um, Last year I was a member of Romance Writers of America, and my dues were up for October. And during that time period, I was writing a major project, and it was The Unlikely Romance of Emily Brown. I had written it completion, but the only problem is that I wanted beta readers, but I didn't have the resources to have beta readers, and I was very nervous to let anyone just read this. And I didn't want bias readers. Like I didn't want family or friends to read it because often what I have discovered is my friends, as much as I love them, will just be like, "Oh, this is great," but with no constructive feedback whatsoever. And I prefer blunt honesty. So what I had been doing was I was releasing, like I released a prologue and released a chapter onto Wattpad for The Unlikely Romance of Emily Brown just to see the traction that I've made. So far, like 371 people have read it, or it's been read that many times, but still there's limited feedback. So I'm not sure if I'm just going to release another chapter yet, or I'm just going to pull it and then see if I can find, you know, sensitivity readers because it is a romance based in Korea and it is, what is it, third person point of view, and it's in two different characters' point of views, one who's Korean and another who is American. So for me, it's really important to make sure that basically I'm not fucking it up and I'm not being insensitive to an entire like beautiful like country. Like that was my biggest fear. That's what made me almost like want to yank it off the Wattpad. But then I read Erin's book, and God, heart and soul just like made me want to like to keep going with it. It made me just not want to let it die. And so she wrote such a beautiful, beautiful romance novel that was full of diversity, full of, just the beauty of Korea. Like she brought that to life through her book. And I was like, okay, if Erin can do it, I can do it. And it renewed a lot of hope that I had in me. It eased some nervousness. Such a great book, Heart and Soul. And it's got that like K-pop sweetness. It's not overly dramatic, but man, it's warm and fuzzy and it makes me so happy. So, what is your background, Ivy? How many books have you published so far? Oh, so that's your first. Have you done any other like projects before that, or was it just kind of like dabbling here and there? Your fresh face. Oh, but you're so adorable. Oh, it's always nice. So this would be your debut novel. Well, cheers. Cheers to you, mate. I'm so excited. Oh, are those from your journals that you have, right? Ooh, that is exciting. Because I know when we were doing yours, when you were doing your write-in, your writer sprint, you were talking about how you use journals. And then I've been seeing you release some of your older writing when you were a kid, and it's so freaking adorable. Oh my God. How long does it take you, Ivy, to complete a project when you're doing longhand writing? It was so fun. Oh my God. And they're all longhand? Oh my gosh. That's incredible. That's a lot of time and dedication. Man, you're freaking amazing. Oh no, protect the wrist. Do we need to create a wish list for you on Amazon? Like a wrist cozy, a little wrist warmer? Got you. I got you covered. We can do a whole romance landia like Secret Santa. That would be really great. We should see if Erin would be down. That is smart. I am barbaric. I don't use anything. Yes. She's pretty awesome. She's like the best. I'm so happy. I was so excited when Erin sent me the invitation to join Romancelandia. I was like, "Oh, this is it. I get to be with like all grown-up writers. I get to join the big girls table now." Oh, okay. Like my civilian background, back in the day before like I quit and just committed to trying to write full time, I was doing data entry. Yeah, I worked for a lockbox, and that's all I did was pretty much type, 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 type all day long. It was it was fun because I don't know what it is. This part of your brain just shuts off, and then you can key what you see, but then you can also be daydreaming. And if anyone is from my old job watching this, just ignore those statements. Did I like my old job where I just keyed? Actually, yeah, I really did like it. I really just enjoyed the brain dead numbness of it all because it's very repetitious. And I noticed that I was cranking out more work than before. And now I struggle with creativity now that I'm a stay at home like person. I'm just sitting here going, okay, now I got to sit for an hour and think of ideas where before I'd just be scanning stuff, keying things, and I'd just be daydreaming. Now I'm so screwed. Now I have to depend on Pinterest boards. Oh my God. I feel like I've got a million of those now. Oh, okay. So it's 7-11. So we are going to start our our virtual write-in. So welcome everyone. If anyone else is online and has joined us, feel free to pop into the live chat on this side. Maybe it's on this side. I'm not sure. Um, and let us know your name. It doesn't have to be your real name. What state you're living in, what you're writing, and what's your writer's poison. Are you writing in a journal, napkins? Are you writing on a typewriter because you're fancy? Are you using a laptop, maybe a computer? Let us know. I see it. I see another person has joined the room. Welcome. And I want to apologize if I pop in and out of like a southern twang. I am from Texas, Dallas, and I have tried very hard to suppress that accent all my life. It really comes out when I'm angry or feisty or sometimes sassy. Me too. I'm actually using Google Docs. My writer friend. I used to. Okay, so before we jump in, some background on me. I used to be such a big role player that I used to be on Gaia Online, and I used to write all the time on there in the role play like chat areas. And that's where like I really started to get this enthusiasm for writing. At first it was like really difficult and boring when I was in school trying to write, but then when I was able to have the complete freedom to express myself and write the characters that I wanted to write, oh my god, it was like someone like flipped the switch, and that's all I ever wanted to do was art and writing. That's it for the rest of my life till the day I died. If anyone has ever been on Gaia, feel free to let me know. Oh, thank you, Ivy. I feel like I've embarrassed myself a little bit and maybe dated myself. I'm 35, but I'm sure I was too old to be on Gaia when I was like in my 20s. So yeah. So if you haven't gotten your drinks or your snacks or lit a fire, feel free to get that done now before we start. Um, we are going to do writer sprints all night long for the remainder of the time. We'll wrap things up around 8. And so we're going to start off with a 5-minute writer sprint, and then we're going to work our way up. My lucky number is number 5. I love it. So we're going to start that way. Oh, I mean, thank you so much. Sometimes I feel so old. Yay, writer sprints. That's the only way I thought to do this because I'm like, typically virtual write ins are kind of crazy, and not all of us, due to COVID, can actually meet at an IHOP and feel safe. So this was the best way. So let me know when we're ready and I'll set the timer. Woot. I have my beverage right here. Apple ciders are my jam. Okay, we're ready. All right. So I'm setting the timer right now and I will mute my mic so you don't hear me clicky clacking everywhere. Okay, can you guys hear me? Just let me know because I'm using this new headset and I can't tell if people can hear me or not. That would be time. So, how did we do, guys, for our 5 minutes? Let me see how I did. Do, do, do. Okay, so for my first 5 minutes, I wrote 145 words. Yay! Oh no, it's okay. We're gonna go up to 10 next. So that's no problem. That is no problem. Don't don't feel like, you gotta be perfect coming out of this. I feel you. I did not plot at all. I didn't even do the 3-act system that gives me a general consensus of where I'm going. Hey, 50 words. That's fucking awesome. Woo! You did it. I think that's cool. That's better than what I did. I think the first time I did a writer sprint, I felt like my fingers need to be limbered up. I was not prepared at all. Not prepared. So, what are you writing right now? Because I know you're writing a contemporary romance novella. Oh, I see. What did you write today? Did you start earlier in the day? Ooh, the matchmaker. Because I'm starting at 0. I didn't plan. I was building a backdrop that you see behind me today. Ooh, we just got to the castle. I'm so excited. See, that's what you have to do, guys. Don't do what I did. Plan and prepare and then get it done. I did not do anything. I waited to write tonight. Um, Tomorrow will be better. Thank you. That was a real labor of love. I got to use power tools. It was so freaking fun. I love I love doing DIY. All Saints Day. Yes, it is, y'all. If you're Catholic, that is today. Hi, Miss Karen. So, Karen, where are you from? What are you writing? And what's your writer's poison? Are you writing with your hands, keyboard, laptop, on a napkin? Ooh, I like that. That's a very Stephanie Meyer kind of thing. Oh, wait, is it Meyer? Ugh. Don't come after me, lady. Oh, nice. Is your hubby going to join you this year in NaNoWriMo? Because that would be sweet. And I'm hoping I'm not butchering your name. Is it Edenel or Edenelli? Just let me know when y'all guys are ready to up it to 10 minutes and we will start. That is good. He needs to encourage you. He needs to be your rock star, your cheerleader. Um, Order you some food when you're riding, rub your feet, get you a blanket, maybe some wine. If you don't like wine, a sparkling water. Yeah. Ah, like nail. I'm probably gonna butcher again. I am so sorry. Nail? Nail? That is such a lovely name. I love it. I really love hearing stories of people's like partners encouraging them to follow their dreams and meet their goals. I just think that is like couple goals. That's worth writing another like cheesy goofball romance over. Yay, I did it. I'm going to give me a golden star for the day or maybe a chocolate. I think it's important to be able to, say people's names correctly. I have a thing where I let people call me whatever they want, but for me, I feel like it's the utmost respect and also to get a connection with people to, try to say their name as best as possible. We did see your partner, Liz, on your live chat. Oh my God. Super sweet. Does Liz write, Ivy? Sorry, just topping back up. Yeah, because when you're doing your sprint, she came she came home. It was so great. Yes! We need more romance writers in the freaking world. I love it. Ooh, what is Liz writing? Please spill the beans. I love second chance romances. Oh, I hope there's a brooding backstory. I love it when there's a brooding backstory of why they could not be together forever. But now there's another opportunity. I love the drama and the suspense. Oh, brooding angst. I love it. It makes my like by heart like so complete. I love it. All right, guys, we are about to start our 10-minute sprint. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set our timer again for 10 minutes, not 10 seconds, because that would be sad. Just let me put the timer on. Okay. Yes. Unite. All right. Timer set. Let's do this. Okay, that is time for our 10-minute sprint. So, how did you guys do? I gotta check mine. Let's see. Wow, that's actually impressive. I'm shocked. 403 for myself. Woot. I'm actually being productive. I need to do these more often. Yeah, I'm surprised because totally like I get 145 sometimes. Karen and Nell, how are y'all guys doing over there? Oh, way to go, Ivy! Look at you. You're climbing, just climbing on up. Yeah, you are doing better. Sometimes we got to limber up our fingers, put on some of that mood music. I got candles and I got my gnome over here sacrificing things, even burning some Paleo Cinto or Santo. Ah, it smells so good. My spouse is going to probably be really mad at me because he can't stand it. Oh no. And now I'm so sorry. That sucks. But you got this. The next sprint, it will be like a wait, 15-minute sprint. So you'll do great. You'll do great. So I think like this time around for me, I'm writing something that's completely out of like my normal like comfort zone. I'm actually writing a post apoc or is it post apocalyptic? It's a post apocalyptic story that's kind of based on the coronavirus. It's horrible. But it's going to be zombie related. And I'm having to write it in a different way than the other zombie story that I've written for my Trickster Chronicles. So I was like, I got to think out the box. Yes. Thank you for saving. You will thank yourself so much afterwards, and you won't have to cry either. So many times before I found Google did I cry because I would lose so much because of computer viruses. How far are you into your story, Adnell? Yeah, I love zombies. I'm working on a complete Pinterest board to kind of keep pushing me and inspiring me to keep going. It also really helped that I finished The Last of Us 2. That really kind of like gave me that push to be like, please write something cool. Oh man, I'm so jelly, Ivy. This is it. This is as good as it's going to get for me today. That is so cool. Karen, are you still with us? How you doing over there? What are you writing? That's a really good way to think of it, Ednell. That's actually a really good way to think of it. I hear that as long as you know how it ends, it's easier to go from there. So you to go from your ending and you go backwards. I think that's why I love writing romance because you know the ending. You know that your couple's going to get together. There's that satisfaction of like happily ever after. Yeah, middle parts are kind of, are rough. Do you plot it now? All right, guys, we're going to start our 15-minute. Wait, did we do the 15? No, we did not do the 15. We're going to do the 15-minute sprint. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, so I am ready. I'm going to set the timer. 15 minutes now. All right. May the odds be in our favor. Okay. Okay, guys, how did we do? I'm so excited. Woo! Because this is it. This is the end. At the 15-minute sprint, I wrote 342 words. And at the full hour mark, I wrote a total of 865 words tonight. Holy crap! That is freaking amazing. 5K. Damn, woman. Like, dang. And if I am not addressing you per your pronoun, please correct me. It's totally okay. I will not get offended. I'm so excited for you, Ivy. Dang. I wish I was at 5K already. This sprint has made me very tired. Okay, cool. I am she, her, and I will answer to the occasional hey you. Nice. 243. Dang. You're going to be done before all of us. You'll get to have your victory cake. I like calling everyone dude. It drives my husband like bonkers because it always reminds him of the Great Lebowski. He's like, I'm not the dude. My goal for the day was to write 1,000 words tonight. So probably before I go to bed, I'll do that. See, dude is gender neutral and it's super hippie. I love it. How did you do, Adnell? Yeah, do it. God, I'm totally getting some cake after this. We all need some victory cake. And if you can't have victory cake, have victory jello. That's good too. Ah. Well, I don't know. I think this first time virtual write-in and sprint was a success. I think we did pretty damn good. Girl, I want some chocolate victory cake. Ah, it sounds so delicious right now. Sounds so freaking good. That is okay. That is okay, Adnell. You did smashing. 50 is better than 0. And even if you got a 0, you know what? I'm an enabler. There's always next time. Right? Husbands can be really distracting, especially when they're like being all cute and trying to be like, hey, can I get you something? Can I help you? Let me love and support you. They just don't realize that you need them to go away. Mine's in a car right now on a trip. He knew I was filming and he was like, I'm going to go take Steph to our friend's house. And I was like, that's great. Well, guys, this will not be a one shot. I have a few more events lined up. It's every Saturday until the end of NaNoWriMo. I have writer sprints that are virtual. So if you enjoyed your time writing with me, um, please come back. I know that Ivy as well, author Ivy L. James, she is hosting a virtual write-in as well. So please go check out her YouTube page, like it, subscribe, and join the rest of us on her event as well. I mean, this story. Just get pestering me. Just let him know that he's got a 50-50 chance of survival if he keeps pestering you. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. And then because I live in Central Standard Time Zone, I have to make sure that I calculate when your event is because I was sweating it the first time. I was like, oh man, I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it. But I didn't because I calculated, I thought ahead. So yeah, check out author Ivy L. James. Um, she also has a My Brain Just Went Blank. She has an Instagram account and it's got so many cool, like, my brain just went really dead. Basically, her Instagram is awesome. She gives you tips, tricks. There's also like you have a blog, which is very helpful for writers. So please check her out. I am totally your wing lady right now. Thank you, Ivy, for coming. See, time zones. You love them, but you also hate them because you want to participate with everyone else. That's the beauty of the internet. Well, that is it for our virtual write in. Thank y'all guys so much for all your love and support. I really appreciated it. Please come back, subscribe, hit the like button. And, you can find me on Twitter, though I'm kind of weird and awkward on Twitter. But you can also find me on Facebook, the Madeline Gray. You can also find me on Instagram. I am also on Goodreads if you ever have like a smexy story you want to share or a fantasy story. Just hit me up and say, hey, I'd like you to read this. And eventually I read it and eventually I'll post a YouTube video about it. But I'm kind of behind. So we'll see what happens. All right. Mwah. Bye, besties. Thank you guys. And I'll see you next Saturday. Wait, no. Is it next Saturday? Yes, it's next Saturday. Just ignore me. All right. See you next Saturday. Check the info below. Bye. I'm a dorkfish.